caught me smoking and everything. I'm still running like a chicken with my head cut off, even though I pushed it off, and I still had to be a little fashionably late. Oh, hey everybody. Hey Billy, Jamie, Shell. Anybody on this? No. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. Hey Calypso. Hope you're feeling better. You're where I'm gonna be very shortly and all day tomorrow probably. I was so involved in trying to get caught up because I have so much just jewelry everywhere. Hey Wendy. I just have so much jewelry everywhere. Wendy, I'll have some chains tomorrow if you want. Or I can email you. Email me if you want something because I'll forget. But if you email me, they're already pulled. They are pulled, and I just don't get stuff done. Poor Anne's been waiting for 2 weeks for me to pull together some gold and certain chains and stuff. So I never hesitate to email me because a lot of times it's easier for me to grab it. Hey Janet. Janet, I got through every damn thing. That's what took me so long. Because they're such unique pieces. I mean, some of them, yeah, we've seen, but they're all really good, and they're all, yeah, they're either designer or they're killer studio pieces. Like this one, this was an independent artist. Can't figure out where she's from. I tried AA, I tried everything. So I do take a lot of time researching because I was attracted to this cup from the minute I saw it, and I kept picking it up. I just kept finding myself picking these. It says Chalcedony and quartz, and that's intentional. I'm not sure if that's pyrite or what that is. It's gray, but it is intentional. It's not missing. And the brass, well, but look how brutalist this is. I didn't clean it. I didn't have time to clean these pieces. Plus, I've been struggling with pain really bad this week. I mean, look at the texturing. That's not boo-boos. That's intentionally done. I mean, because look at the ends. It's stamped out the rear end. I could not read these deep stamps that are in here. I could read all of this. That's her. That's the information. But there's some deep stamps here, and other than the sterling, I can't make those out. And again, AI couldn't find her either. Hey, Ash, honey. Hey, Beth. Pony Baby. Tammy. So, yeah, I just had to stop what I was doing with all the other jewelry I've been trying to get through. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to that section because it's back here. Sometimes I can see it better doing this than I can with my loop. See, they're very deep, so I'm not real sure. You can definitely tell that it definitely has a Nordic influence. Her sculpture work, the choice of stones, everything about it tells me that she was very inspired by the Danish, there's no doubt. All right, hope that doesn't flip me upside down, but I would like to be a little lower so I don't have to lift my arms hardly at all. I mean, I even ran my dishwasher twice because I was so lazy this week about dishes, and I usually don't do that because I'm in Florida. I'll get bugs, anything from freaking roaches to ants. So, hey, Deborah, Darby, darling. Hey, Leonore, sweetheart. So anyway, the inside it says Elaine Alyssa Meredith, July 1994. But then it's got these other stamps I cannot read. Maybe she is Danish. Anyway, it measures across 2 5/8 inches. So it's a little over 2.5, which means it's going to be a 7.5 to an 8. I don't suggest trying to move this because you've got a lot going on here. Yeah, you got a lot going on here. I would not bend this piece. I really would not. It's 44.6 grams. Let's see if I missed anybody. Hey, Angela. I think if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Y'all know how I am about the chat anyway. Y'all have to throw up all kind of stop signs and stuff to get my attention. You'd think it'd be an easy thing because it's right there. It's right in my face. But I get involved just now. I just get all involved in the pieces. I get invested in them. Leonore said like a year or so ago that I respect my jewelry. And that's an interesting perspective that no one else has ever said, but she knows she's absolutely right. I do. So it's that tattoo type mark. This is not somebody just scratched this stuff in there. No, this is like you see on native stuff. It's like a tattoo looking type of mark. But then you got those other deep marks. Anyway, I'm just yammering on about it. But I love it. It's just, number one, I don't do cuffs anymore. And secondly, it's ginormous for me. And this is an independent artist, and I'm gonna say, definitely Danish inspired. So it is sterling, and I put sister. What was that, 44? Yeah. And on this one, I put SP starting bid. I put starting price. Getting my listing hat back on. I'm doing 130 on this. I think that's so extremely reasonable for this. It's crazy good price for this. It's a great piece. I mean, look at that thing. Craziness. I wonder if that is pyrite or something. I have no idea what it is. That stuff don't rub like nothing. It picks up the sterling because the sterling's sitting above this. I couldn't do nothing with it. My nails are trashed. That finger's stained yellow on the side. This one. Not Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean Magic Eraser works really good. Not Magic Eraser, the Dawn Power Wash, that blue spray bottle. It works really good at getting the stains off my hands. I've been sub to Calypso for a long time. My thing is, I have to fight myself not to buy. I had on Lucinda watching her while I was working, and then after that, I caught a little bit of Tanya's sale. I'm not surprised she had a sale. She's got so much. She'll be selling that stuff for a while. And it was amazing, big, chunky. We both got some killer stuff this week, but she got it in 9s, honey. Especially because I love the vintage. I do. I love the costume and the vintage. I still do. Okay, so this is at 130. If you're interested, let me know. I do work with you regarding payments. Just, keep your promise to pay. I mean, it's better if we work it out beforehand, before you bid. Of course, if something comes up in life, shit happens to everybody, but in general, because it happened to me again this week with someone that was on a schedule, just said, well, now I just never mind. I can't pay. I just can't do it. It is a business. I mean, I'm blessed that I can wait for people to pay. Financially, I'm okay to wait. I give people lots of time. I mean, lots of time if you got big orders, because, it's sold. The person loves it. They want it. I want them to have it, because a lot of times my stuff is really unique. That's why I buy so damn much from Tanya. Her stuff is truly unique too. I'm seeing if these are signed or anything. I don't think so. They don't weigh nothing. They don't bend, like they're not horrible, but they're pretty light. But I thought they were cool. They were cool. I'm gonna assume these are some sort of, I don't know, native or Mexican. I think they're cool. I do, I do. So total length, Sun Sailor dropped one. They're like 2 and a little over 1/4 inches long. I can't see anything. Is my light off? My light's off. No wonder it seems dark in here. Then I dropped the other one. I got down there and started laughing and dropped the other one. Anyway, maybe it's better. It's nice and bright here. That's what Thelma does. She has a dark room and she's in the light. Anyway, these are cute. These are cute. About 2 1/4 inches long. No clue of the origin. They are sterling. They're thin, so you're not going to feel them. Anyway, anybody want to buy these for these unique, pretty, cool earrings can be yours today for the low price of $25. They are cool. Can't really guess if that's like Hopi or if that's Mexico. They have a lot in common, you know. When you start looking at the stuff like back from like the Comanche, because that's what happened. The Comanche, which one? See, I got this one a lot, and it's a Robert Lee Morris, and it's absolutely old, good Soho stuff of his. This I got from Kirsten. It's truly adjustable. This one I don't remember because I've had it forever. This one I don't remember. Not too long ago because my pinky size changed. Okay. Pinky. This is old. I mean, really old. It don't say nothing except maybe 925 or sterling stamp back. No, it's got a bunch of writing on here. Anyway, it's a really old poison ring. And this one's tiger's eye, which you just don't see a lot. It's old. So, and that one's adjustable. Oh, I've never noticed it was signed. Guys, I don't even test my jewelry half the time. Can't read all that. I don't know why IC or XIC. Oh, Mexico is what's left of Mexico. Then 925. There's some small writing I can't read. So pretty cool. Oh, the dragon. Yeah. He's a cool one. That's adjustable too. It is sterling. It's just really tarnished. I like him tarnished. If I clean him, I just do all his horns, scales, spines, whatever. Just hit the high spots. I know it looks like it's vermeil. It's not. That's just not cleaning it. I like a lot of tarnish on something. So Wendy said she can fix that cup. She said I would lose the tarnish. I'd lose the patina. And that is a drag because it's black. It's so old. It's black. That's a Harvey era cup. The one with the the one that had the 2 solder points that broke. So yeah, I didn't clean him today. I just stuck him on. He was in the kitchen. So I just do the high points. I would consider selling it. I don't wear it as much as I used to. This one, I don't usually keep amber. Why did I keep this one? Is it open too or something? Probably just because it was antique. That one. This one, was you cut or just sized? It looks like it was sized right here. So yeah, I think I just kept this one because it's so old. So I would consider this one and the dragon. Not this one. No. I don't think anybody's going to go crazy for that, but it is a pretty ring. I don't know. Take it off my finger. He's pretty great. I don't know. And a stone in his eye. I think it was just a rhinestone. Well, both his eyes are there. Hello? Yeah, he's pretty great. I think it just says Thailand in there or something. Nothing great. So it's going to go from like this is a size 6.5 on, I mean 6.25 on this finger. It'll go way up. The thing is that the more you open him, the more his head's going to be jogged away from the body. So you tighten it this way. You can pull rings up sometimes and make them smaller or bigger, but if you move him back to make him bigger, it's going to, you have to pay attention to jogging here. So I'd say probably from a 6.25. I'd push this to like I've worn this on my 7.25. I got lotion on, so it's probably going to fit my 7.25 without any adjustment. Yeah, it does, because it does stretch with you. So I'd say from 6 to 7.5 on this ring. Anybody wants it? I'll start it at, I don't know. I don't have a clue about this ring. I'm going to say $80 because I don't remember. I don't remember. You want to know how heavy it is? It's got some good weight to it. All right, I moved my scale when I was done with it today. What did I do with it? Shouldn't have moved it far. I had to work in here today. There was just too much to do, so it was easier just to sit here and work. It's under my testing board. No wonder I couldn't see it. It's a great ring. I love it. Just, I don't wear it nearly as much as I used to. Bridget. Bridget. Oh my gosh. What was it I found I was going to send you? Oh, remember the horse that you bought? I don't think it was a carousel horse, but it reminded me of it because it was inlaid. It was made in the Philippines. I have another one. This one's like in purples. Really pretty. I was like, I need to send this to Bridget. Anybody for this? I don't know. And I won't look it up to see where the price should be because if it doesn't sell right now, I'm just going to keep it. It's just people like it. I thought, oh, somebody else can wear it. I don't wear it enough anymore. Ash will tell you, I used to wear the hell out of this thing. I wore it all the time. So how is everything? How's your daughter? Oh, I'm glad it's an El Nino year. So you don't have to worry about your daughter being in the hurricanes as much because during an El Nino year, hey Gail, there's not hardly any hurricanes. Not here. Not here. All right. Where are we at? Let me just grab some stuff. It's weird. I opened this. I didn't bother closing it. I was thinking something's missing. Why is that? I thought it had something higher that it only took one battery. I guess it takes a whole stack of batteries. I have to go get some more. I don't have that many batteries on me. I mean, I've got some. I never did look this up, and it was marked. Let me see what it says. Anyway, it's a size 6.5 to a 7.5. It's just one of those very simple but useful sterling cuffs. And it's 2.5 inches across. So even though it's 2.5 inches across, yeah, it just doesn't fit like that because it's so oval. It's very oval. That's why I say 6.5 to 7.5. And that's my smaller wrist. And this is a big, 1 inch gap. Seems like this was signed or something. It's some kind of symbol, the 925. Oh yeah, AZ, and it's like that looks like children's building blocks or something. And then I can't read that. I think it just says 925, and there's another little symbol. So I don't know. All right, this one is 16.61 grams. Starting with some smaller items again here. All right, so this one's going to be a size, I'm going to say 6.5 to 7.5 easy, because you can move it a little bit. You gotta figure out. I'm like, gotta be careful. I can do 40 on it. I have to pay more for these big lots these days. And bidding is really, really competitive. My days of under $2 a gram are long, long gone. If I still wore cuffs, I'd keep this one for me. Just squeeze it and make it a little bit smaller, and wear it. Yeah, it's a simple little cuff, but it's cool. It's good to stack with others. And you can wear it with bangles or whatever. It's a good way to anchor your bangles. You can, when you put it there and close it down a little bit, it kind of holds. Speaking of which, I always get up my sleeve. Get out of there. It's funny, I just put on whatever was in the kitchen. It kind of coordinated. What was on here? Oh, yeah, the old amber ring. So, yes, it's funny because some of my favorites were in there. Of course. I love these. This is, industrial age, as they say. There's a maker that people say it's theirs. This is not signed. I think it was a fold over, which you can go right by. I mean, look at it this way. I can see it because it blends in. There it is. I see your photo clasp is here. It blends in wonderfully. See, I got the wrong end. Yep, yep, yep. Me and fold over clasps. What is the deal? There you go. So it just hooks on this last bar, comes out further. Oops. Very cool. This is a neat one. This one is a size 7, and it's juicy. It's 42 grams. I just round it down. Okay, 42 grams. And that's a good price on these. These were all over the place. So 130 is a good one for this. I can't get over all these rings, but you could probably go to a 7.25 because I put that over my hand. Normally I can't go over my hand unless it's like a 7.25, 7.5. On here it says 7 dead on. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, I call it engineer's bracelet. It's industrial age, is what they say. It's beautifully made. I'll show you what I called an engineer's bracelet. Back in the day, that was more what we called this thing. Us old folks. Us old folks. Because it completely folds down upon itself. It's so well engineered. It's an engineering age, mechanical age. The hinging on these barbells are just flawless, absolutely flawless. I'm being a dork. I think, am I going the wrong way? Yes, I'm going the wrong way. It's pretty amazing the way it just folds up so smoothly. I think it's the coolest thing, how it looks when it's done. When it's done folding upon itself. It's just like this little, almost like lattice work or something. It's so cool. So that's why I call it an engineer's bracelet. Very well made. Everything's heavy, soldered, well done. A really good look on the arm too. Too big for me. I tried it, believe me. Very cool piece. Yes, please do. Thank you, Leonore. Yeah, it's a really cool piece. Yeah, I know. Shell, me too, baby. A 7. Yeah. Can't do it. I can't pull off a 7. All right. I never did look up this intaglio thing. Linda sent me a link. I think it was like 2 something. It was like 280 or some crazy shit. Oh yeah, I wanted to try it with pearls and I got busy because this is an enhancer. It has one of these little locks here. So this opens and then this comes and it's open. It's so cool. I didn't see any marks on this, but it's beautifully fabricated. Look at the hinges. Yeah, I wanted to put this as some pearls. Anyway, it's an intaglio. This I'm not separating them because this is the original chain for this piece. Oh, maybe that's where it says something because I just saw what Linda sent me and then I looked at a few others. I looked for solds. Pretty consistent. Yeah, it is Tagliamonte. All right, well, that's cool. 925 Italy. All right, because people call them that even if they're not, actually. I've been trying to figure out if the person on... See why I thought it was a centaur? The one on my left, the screen's left from what I can tell. Is that a dress swooped around their knees or a towel? That's why I get the feeling of like a Roman bathhouse or something. It's extremely cool. But the back, that looks more like shell than glass. Maybe there's shell under the glass to give it that iridescence. I don't know. I'm guessing. There was others listed with gold. It doesn't have gold anywhere that I saw. I didn't find any markings except the Tagliamonte in the 925, which I just looked at. So, yeah, I'm not considering that at all. I do want to see this on pearls. I bet it would be really pretty, especially mixed colors. Yeah, I'm gonna get them. Anyway, I know this thing was like 2. I think the range was something like 2 with the chain. It was like from 240 to 290. It was insane. So this one, okay, Intaglio, Italy. Pendant enhancer. It's 18 inches on the chain. The chain is 18 inches, and this is probably a couple inches. Yeah, this is actually 2.5 inches by 1 inch. So how about researching on the spot? So it is signed Intaglio, Italy. And of course it is an intaglio. Yeah, I don't think I need to type that again. The weight on this one, I did weigh it, the whole thing together, was 37.7, and that was total gram weight. Okay, with the pendant, yada yada. And I can start this one. I don't know, everybody else was high as hell. How about, okay, so we know it's 200 and up, 240 low ball. So I should do, to stay way under, I'll do 200. I think it's really, really low, but I can do it because, yeah, I'm okay with that weight, even though it includes the glass. I'm right there. Yeah, I'm right there. Okay. Let me grab a neck. That's going to work better than me holding it. That's for sure. I should go get the pearls. I bet that would be stunning on pearls. On some nice Tahitian pearls. Oh my God, this is a giant bust. This is more for display for pictures for eBay and stuff. Okay. I truly do love this. It's beautiful. Aggie, that's a deal. Look how dirty this is. I apologize. No, I'm not recovering it. I'll buy another one if I recover it. My days of reupholstering are over. Even little things like this, I'm not doing it. Even as a decoupage, I'm not doing it. It's so gorgeous. All right, we're looking for 210 or better. It's a deal, deal, deal. Aggie, I'm dying to go get the pearls. I want to know what it looks like. Let me grab this and just hook it in the back and bring this up. My husband put screws in all these for me. That way it's good and stable. That's so interesting. I still think they're in the bathhouse. I'm going to grab some pearls. I got buku pearls. I got lots of pearls. I got these in that lot, so I grabbed these because I think it's even perfect because it's got the multicolors. And so you've got your cultured pearls. These are probably dyed because they're so small. They don't usually, I don't think they're real South Sea, but those are Tahitian, the gray ones, because they do take on a peacock color. These are beautiful pearls. And probably a boutique piece because it's, you know, the typical sterling findings. Kind of like a paperclip extender on that. I want to see how this is. So Aggie's in at 200. What a deal. I'm so happy that I got it because, to be honest, I didn't really notice this piece when I was looking at the lot, you know, the pictures. It's not always easy to see the things, you know, to see everything. Sometimes I see things best when it's on the scale because it can be like tumbled around because they just pile it on there. It's crazy. Well, you guys see how these come. They're just a big pile of stuff. It's amazing. That's why, I mean, sterling is so tough. Okay, so let's just clip this on there. I mean, if it's not a good fit, it's not a good fit. Oh, come on. I need you to fit. I'm going to need smaller pearls. Could we offset it? No, it looks mental. But if we did, I could go grab another pair of pearls, but I don't need to. I think you get the point. I think it's really pretty. Yeah, now that I look at it, I'm thinking all cream pearls. Oh, the gold ones. Cream and gold would be good because it's going to pick up the, you know, the creaminess of the sterling and the gold. So make my life easier and just seat this while it's open. Move the lock. Very easy to work. I do too. I'm such a pearl junkie. I finally stopped buying them so crazily. I was buying pearls all the time. That's such a nice chain too. Okay, so this is going to Aggie. I'm just going to call this sold. I'm not going to count it down. It's been long enough. Thank you, Aggie. Congratulations. What a beautiful piece. Beautiful piece. Aggie, if you love pearls, I probably have some that would probably really look good with that. So if you want some, let me know, because I know I have some pearls that has pearl and vermeil beads. I have a nice one like that. So I have so many. All right, I'll do the pearls. They're in my hot little hand. I might as well. Okay. Is this with the extender? Yep, okay. I've got myself trapped over here. There we go. All right, so it's about an 8.5 inch drop. Just color 16 to 18 inches. Really pretty pearls. There's a couple Baroques in there. Some potato pearls, culture pearls. It's a blend. That's pretty. Very pretty. So we'll start these. How about just 35? That's cheap, cheap, cheap. Actually, let's just do it by it now. Not everybody likes pearls like I do. 35 is stupid low, but it's okay. I have an abundance of pearls. My favorite ones I bought from Susie at Dinner with Diamonds, I don't know, has to be about 3 to 4 years ago. They're antique. It has one of those antique box clasps with a flower. I don't wear them that often. I know I need to get them restoned. They look really good though. Like they might. Nobody wants these for 35. They look really good. Like they might have been restrung though. But knowing the age, I mean, they're pushing like 120 years old. The shortest is 16. See, I just put it on at its shortest. Maybe like a 17. Because it was like 8.5 inch drop, so I think like 17 to 19. They're pretty. I'm trying to see if I can trim any off that. No, that's the last hoop doop. That's the last place to get it. So yeah. Are you talking about the antique ones? Oh, I'm not selling those. The ones I got from Sue. Nah. I couldn't replace them. I wouldn't want to. They're just fabulous. They're authentic, really. Antique. Beautiful. With the box clasp and all that good stuff. It's funny, like most things. Say the shortest is 16 and a half. What would that be? No, I think let's just call it the shortest is 17 inches. Is the shortest. Okay. Short shit looks like SHTST. Short shit. This turned out to be interesting. I mean, everything was really interesting with this group, so it took time. All right, so this is, who knows? It's a mid-century, 1950s. Anyway, it is a tax code, but it's also signed. It's also signed RIC, which is for Erica Holt. Sorry, Erica Holt did what is it? Decoral. So yes, she's a known. She was mid-century there with all the other folks. The RIC. So it's got your Mexico, the tax code, city number thing. And then, well, hey, Sharon. So it's either you can use it as a belt buckle. You can also use it to, secure your sash, secure your sari, secure your, what do they call the beach thing? I'm losing my mind. Yeah, that thing. So basically, it's just like a clasp or a slide for whatever you. I don't have any. I used to always have scarves around, but that one's ginormous. I think it's tied to a purse. Yeah, it is. What is that? Those are handkerchiefs. I'd use my polishing cloth. Hey, it's fabric, sort of. It ain't gonna hurt it. It help it if anything. It's gonna bury the piece, but you get the idea. If it's not giant. Obviously go the other way with it, guys. Sorry. You want to go this way with it. Okay, so you're gonna go this way with it. It's very pretty. Anyway, this is a it is mid-century. I can't type. And it's gonna fit. Let's see, it was 2.5 across. Okay, so it's 2.5 inches across. And this one is 14.35 grams. I didn't put a start price on this. It was hard to find them. Okay. I'll do 40. None of these have been clean. I just did a quick testing. My board is, my poor board is so worn out. I did good though. I did wear gloves part of the time. I have one left over here, but it gets where I can't feel. You know I'm saying they come off the end of my fingers, and they're not latex or that other stuff, vinyl or whatever, hangs down, gets in the way. Well, I am a scarf wearer, so I like that. See, my second one actually. That's a big. This was, I had another one's antique, but this is cool. It won't be antique before I go, but it's still cool. Unless they turn me into a cyborg or something, you know, there's always that. Okay, what's next? Oh my gosh, it's darker. I adore this, and it's way too damn heavy for me. Oh God, I love this. Those are sterling. And this is all hand construction. These are big, juicy toggle. And these are all sterling. I didn't get the little rings, but yeah, okay, everything else is sterling. I want to say Jasper. This is rutilated quartz. It's tumbled, big old tumbled chunks of it. Oh my God. Look inside there. Look into my eyes. That is so good. I love this stuff. This one's amazing. That one might teeter on citrine, right? It's just fantastic. I love it. There's some good components to this. This one might be worth having taken apart and put that together with just these stones and lose the jasper because it's kicking my ass. Anyway, I could just get lost in this stuff. As you can tell, I am getting lost in this stuff. So, this one, did I get a link or no? I didn't get anything. I'm looking around like, is that bracelet on me? Where's that bracelet? I don't know. I meant to calculate the carats, and I didn't. It's too hard to break out that stone, and this reticulated quartz, so not reticulated, God, rutilated. All right, so it's an 8-inch drop. It's so damn heavy. I'm sure it's longer, but it's going to be an 8-inch drop. All right, so it is sterling. It is related quartz. And I'm going to say jasper. And it's 109. Is that a 4 or 9? 109.35. And that's total gram weight. But it's too heavy for me. And I did not price this at all. Well, shit, I know what I paid. I barely make anything at this, but I'm going to do it to just try to liquidate it. Because if I don't, I'm going to end up keeping it and having it taken apart. Because that's a lot of weight. I have to pay per gram. At 109 grams, yeah, that's a chunk. Oh my God, I did that wrong. I did that really wrong. That's okay. It's in there. I don't think anybody wants it. So yeah, I just am really, I know you can get these, but it's drilled. It does have some, like, you know how when you drop a quartz, it feels it leaves it. It's not a mark. It makes it. It's like a stress. But you know, whenever quartz crystals under stress, under pressure, is when it releases certain frequencies. That's how those pyramids, they're the resin with the copper and the crystals, and I've got two. I just can't remember what they call them. Yeah, me too. Yeah. I should probably list it. Probably get a shitload for that thing, right? I actually have an eBay box now with all my stuff, and the research is with it. So I can do it. I'm not going to mess with it during the summer. Summer is notoriously the slowest time. So I adore this. I haven't worn it. I have two others. This is the one I just haven't worn. And it's really the coolest one. The other ones are just normal wrapped single point crystals. I'm going to leave the juicy rope chain on here. It's 20 inches long. It's a nice rope chain. Get off the dragon, please. Nice lobster. This could be somebody. Who knows? I've had it a while. Okay, Italy. And just 925. That's all I see. I've never looked for a mark. Anyway, I didn't never test it either. I don't know if this is actually topaz or what. It's just beautiful. Single point. I can test it. See if it's a single point crystal. Most likely is. I probably wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't. So, of course, they might have called it that. Anyway, it's cobra wrapped. 20 inches. I have nothing on this. And it's a single point crystal. I'll go check. I'll check it. And it's snake wrapped. And it's a pendant necklace. We know this. I'm starting this one at 80. I'll go check that quartz. Let me put something up for Donna. Oh, I put all my stuff away. Maybe there's something in here. Hang on. I did leave this one long box. I ran out of space. I said, forget about it. Forget about it. What is this? Oh, no. See, just when I think I'm catching up, I find some shit like this. Ooh. That's good for tomorrow. I need to bring some of this stuff. I find a whole nother bag of stinking rings. I thought I was really getting ahead with the rings. I was finally getting it together. I need to bring rings or bracelets. That's what I'm struggling with. I'm not grabbing any necklaces yet or anything. Earrings. Earrings would be great. I got some earrings that I was bringing for tonight. Where are they? There's a couple cute pair of earrings in here. These are really cute. These are artist signed too. I'll stick these up while I go test that crystal because it makes a huge difference if it's quartz crystal or not. To me, it does because it's not doing anything if it's glass. Kind of moot point to be wearing the single point. I have not looked this up. I have a clue who this is. I might have dreamed it that it was signed. Maybe it's the lower section. Shea, Sheyka. So it's capital Shey and then capital Ka. Sheyka. So I'm going to say native signed. Cute inlay earrings. Perfect for summer because they're light, easy to wear. I didn't think this through. Like, how the hell am I going to show these? How am I going to do that? Oh, I know. These have an earring holder thing on a jigger. I do believe. Oh, it's going to be a pain in the ass. Will you stay in without your backs? Yes, thank you. And I'll just move the camera up here and show you my messy workroom. Ah, there went a back. Lucky I have others. It's crooked, but oh, life goes on. Ta-da! Okay, these are the earrings. We'll come back to the crystal because I do want to know. You'd think I would have tested it, but then again, I probably trusted the seller. Well, it didn't make it to topaz, but it did test as quartz. So it tested high on quartz, but I don't think it's a spinel. I think it's probably a colored crystal. Probably heat treated. It's absolutely stinking gorgeous. I love it. All right, we're up to 14 on these. I should just leave them. Y'all doing just fine. Y'all doing just fine. Ooh, why is this over here? I was probably putting it on. I'm taking it off. Most likely. But it's too shiny. Looks good over here. Are you too big? Probably. This is nice. It's so dark back here. But the camera's working really great, so I'm going to leave it alone. But it is really dark. My hands are so slippery with freaking lotion because they were trashed from being in the kitchen. But my back's been so bad this week because I've been nonstop working that I didn't want to hand wash all those pots. Because normally I'll hand wash the pots and pans. I didn't. Look how smoky it looks. Anyway, where are we at? We're at 25 for Yellow Horse. Jennifer, lady, you know why you've never received anything from me? Because it doesn't work. You're I don't think I ever got. Did I ever get anything to you? I must have. Seems like I had trouble. I know I do get you confused with somebody else every time too at the same time. Calypso, these are cool. I didn't look up this person or nothing. I don't know. I like the stones in it. I think they're very pretty. Okay, so it's going to Calypso at 28. Thank you. And congrats. Hey, Liv. I know it was a mess when you were having your sale. It just kept flickering. The thing is, it never like kicked us out on our end, and it never like completely went away. It's like you would just be speaking, and it would just like skip a couple words or a few words sometimes. Thank you, ma'am. Congrats on that. So we're back at this, and I started this at 80, and yeah, no, I'm not coming down on this one. It's so nice. It's beautiful. It's unique, that's for sure. If you like wearing crystals. It is. They hold so much energy too. It's still got a very, very nice point on it. So it's got good, direction, energy. Oh, it's a double point. I take that back. It's a double point. Well, that's a different animal, isn't it? It's really beautiful. Clearly heat treated. Beautiful. It's probably designer, and I just don't remember where the hell I got it, y'all. It's obviously all hand fabricated. See how the bale is worked directly into the body of the snake. That snake is no joke getting that in there. The texture on there. And the movement in the tail and the head. It's a lot. Look how many times that tail winds around. It's crazy. Anyway, I'll end up putting this on a bigger chain so I can throw it over my head. I don't even know if this is sterling. I don't think it is. It's identical on both sides. I've never tested it. It's just, it's funny how old things that are, well, these are lapis, that are lapis blue, but yeah, I don't have lapis. This is like one of the only lapis things I have. But I have blue glass. I have lots of blue glass. Yeah, Darby gets around, baby. Darby gets around. This is a fabulous piece. Anyway. Oh, what is this? This is a big boy. This is going to fit a size 7 to 8. I didn't see any marks on this. It is sterling. Hang on a second. I'm trying to see what is happening in the back here. Yeah, that's not good. Look at this. I didn't even notice this. I was cruising. This one seems simple. There's no marks. Just weigh it and get the size. There wasn't really anything else more to it. And once it's sterling, then that's all I cared about. But this stone's screwed up. Look, see on the back? And look, that has depth. So that's like it's a layer. So this must not be real. I've never seen that. And you can see like this cut or scrape marks, and you can see it. That's clearly got. It's like it's got a little bit of depth, like it's bummer, 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 baby, bummer. I have no notes on this. I have no idea. I don't have provenance, but I was led to believe it's native. It has a spring ring. Maybe it's Mexican. I don't really know. All right, so where are we? Let me just do a drop. That's going to be more accurate. I'll go as short as you can go. It's going to be 16-inch for as short as you can go. And then another... Hang on a second. I don't think it goes into these... Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. How far down will it go? Oh, it goes all the way to the end. Okay. Just making sure... Yeah, it's got a 4-inch extender. So it's 16 to 20. Here it is on the very last one. And actually, it's 20. So it'll go to 20. So it's 16 to 20. Looks like that's on that metal cord. They usually stainless steel when it's a heavy stones. Yeah, that's like a twisted metal cord. Double strand. Pretty turquoise. A little variety of color. A completely unmarked piece. I think it just says sterling or 95 would be typical. Maybe sunrise or something like that. It has, oh, you know what? It's the Carolyn Pollock Relios. So Relios mark. Okay. So Relios, it's sterling, turquoise. That's a 2-strand necklace. Okay. I have no idea what these go for. Not a clue in the world. Well, today. Oh, a bag was touching it. Excuse me. Thank you, ma'am. I pay for grams, so regardless what the material is. 37 grams on the money. That's total gram weight. So that's all I know. So, damn. That's terrible. Oh my God. I think these go for under 100. I don't know. I could look. This is on the end of the 4-inch extender. It hangs down 20 inches, but you can bring it up to a 16-inch if you'd like. Yeah, wow. Where is my phone? Did I take it with me whenever I went to go check that crystal? Oh, there it is. I was curious. Oh. Oh my gosh. Hey, White Feather, I'm just now reading your text. Yeah, I thought about that. Well, that's nice. The person that wasn't able to pay, good. They had good fortune, so they were able to. Thank you, Clip. So I got you. I don't think I have anything, Doris. I really don't. I had something I was gifting you, but oh, I was gonna look up the damn necklace and forgot. Carolyn Pollock Relio sterling double strand turquoise chip necklace. No, this one's cheaper. That one's 98, 80, 85, 165. Oh, those aren't Carolyn Pollock. That one is. Yeah, I'm priced right. I'm not usually even with them. I'm usually below them, to be honest. I'm having to pay more and more for shit, though. Where am I? Okay, so on that's a different lot. What was the weight on that again? What the hell did I do with it? It's got to be a big bag. Oh, that's right. I just weighed it. 37. Yeah, the best I can do is just at my cost. Actually, it's a little bit under. To make it literally my cost, 78. Anybody wants to pick it up. So I was saying, oh, damn. There was no room. It is nice, though. Some of them go well over 100 online, but I haven't looked for page yet. I haven't looked for solds. Plus, there's no extra fees. My shipping's cheap. And I'm reliable. If anything's ever wrong, I got you, boo. It's not that heavy. I say that, and then I can wear it for a couple hours. Boy, that 999 silver coin that's in the big holder with that juicy chain, I got busy. That's probably why I was hurting so bad. I wore it for quite a long time before I realized, like, damn, my neck is hurting, and yeah, that was why. Okay. So I'm happy. Okay, these are heavy too. These aren't. These are light. This is fairly light. Where's the big green cuff? Did I put things in the wrong damn box? Could be. No, there's that one. There's this one. They got buried because they're heavy, so they sunk to the bottom. Why don't I see the green one? No idea. Anyway, it's the one that's broken that I don't see. This just doesn't fit. Then there's no way for me to adjust it. It's a size 7.5, no matter how you slice it. It's fantastic. There's no markings that I saw, so I can't say that it's Mexico. It could be Italian. I don't know. Anyhow, I haven't had this long. I bought this for me, but I was sadly mistaken. I'm sure they disclosed. I just was hard-headed and think it'll stay. It's just a really pretty bracelet, but because you've got this singular jump ring there to hook it, and one of these, there's really nothing to take off to make this smaller. So it's 7.5 on the bracelet mandrel, but end to end, this thing is right at 8 inches. So yeah, it's just too big, no matter what I do. So it's a shame. I really, really, really do like it. I just can't wear it. And I'd have to have this clasp chain changed. I can't maneuver it very well. It's really pretty. I just gotta let it hang how it wants to hang. How's that? Give you a jumble. Oh, it lined up. Oh yeah, they got a little jumble. Anyway, this one is, it's right at 8 inches long, but it fits on the mandrel is 7.5. So you'd probably be okay with a 7 to a 7.5. I'm just, this wrist is too small, even though it's the bigger of the two, it didn't work. And the gram weight on this one is 35.47 grams. This is beautiful. I wanted it to go with my my Navajo pearls. It's so pretty. There's just no way for me to shorten it. Unless I completely I could replace that clasp easy enough though, because stop it, Mel. You don't need it. Stop, 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 stop. Anyway, I'm going to start this one. I think I'm breaking even doing this. Yeah, I am. Okay, so I'm going to start this one at 125. That's too low. I'm going to lose my ass. Okay. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was more. But alas, I'm reselling it. It'll come out in the wash, right? Right. Yeah, it's great. 35.47 grams, so 35.5 grams. It just doesn't hang on me properly. I know, it's a really good one. Yes, it's not going to go over my hand even after it gets over the ring, so it's not a 7.5. Well, that can't be true because it sits on, I tested on both mandrels. I have the solid one, the solid plastic one, and then the one that's kind of flexible. And they both were 7. No, it's a 7.5. That's right. Okay, it's a 7.5. I thought it would be kind of cool because it would look like instant stacking. You know what I mean, Jody? Did I put my bangles away because I was wearing them? So there's more. But wait, there's more. I'm stuck. What is this? That's pretty. I'm going to see if I can get my bangles to hold it in place. Because this one's small. It'll stop. It'll stop everybody. Yeah, so 125. It does play well with others. Even with this one mixed in with the big beads. Beers? You want a beer? I kind of wish we had bears. Where are you that you don't have bears? I'm in Florida. We have black bears. There's black bears everywhere, I thought, until you get real far north. I don't know. Texas is pretty desolate. What does Texas have other than like foxes and mice and lizards? And I mean, they've got the variety stuff, you know, raccoons and squirrels and yada yada yada. Alabama. Oh hell no, girl. You got bears in Alabama, big time, big time. You're in the southern, just outside the southern part of the Appalachians. Plus, or you're going to be close to the Gulf, not the Gulf, the Atlantic. So you got bears. Trust me, you got a lot of pines over there. Nobody on that one. I fell for it. I bought it. And worst case scenario, that clasp can be removed. I love this old thing. It's hollow. Nothing to it. But it's so easy. This one's not easy, but I like it. Alright. I don't know what this bag went to. Am I wearing something? No. Okay. I know there's several of you that have toddlers, grandchildren, or children that are little. So I wasn't going to pick and choose. This is teeny tiny. You can make it littler. It's 1 3/4 inches across, but no, it's tiny. It's so little, like 3 fingers. Plus, it's just one of those. You only got to worry about the stone in the middle, and that's a pretty little stone. So yeah, you can easily. You had to warm it up a little bit, but you can easily bring this into. I just thought it was sweet. It don't weigh nothing, of course. It just says sterling, I think. It looks like a bunch of stuff, but it's just texture. Yeah, sterling 925. The rest of it's just texture. I think it's sweet. I'll start at 25 and you guys can decide. As I started just send it to somebody, I thought there's a few people though that I could send it to that would love it. You know, yes, I can see this for your granddaughter when she gets a little bigger. I'm sure you're already storing up stuff. I have baby charms. You're like, no, with the charms. I've bought, Tanya, how many charm bracelets do you think I've bought from you at this point? Like 12? You guys, I'm not even joking. She'll back me up. I bought, a ton of them. Foxes. Hey, Doris. Yeah, I don't think I have anything for you. There's nothing in your bag except something I was just gifting you. I think you did buy it, but I got to looking at it and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we talked about whatever it was, but it bugged me. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to send it to her. I bet she does. I bet she does. That gold pinky ring I wear at the auction, it said 9-carat, antique 9-carat gold baby ring. Because I'm like, I think a 2 3/4 or a 3 or something. It's sweet. It is sweet. Tanya's out. She's like, that'll be one. I was just saying earlier when I started, Tanya, that you'd had that sale today, and I was even watched a little bit of that after I watched Lucinda and ate. I had so much going on. Oh, you got so much. Oh my God, that last 2 boxes. Jesus Christ, the sterling and stones. I had to stay away. I did. I had to stay away. Where we end up on this? Hell if I remember. I've been talking my head off. Okay, I see Doris at 32 and da 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 da. Angela, you're getting plenty of baby stuff. Plus, you got 2 coming. You don't know. There could be 2 girls. Oh, are they going to find out what sex it is? Or no? I'm looking because I'll miss her damn answer. Wild collection. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure it's everything from costume to gold. God knows. You get it. I said we get it. We both do. Right. You're a 4. Yeah, that's pretty normal. I just have really super dinky ass fingers, though. Not as small as Kirsten, though. I think she's like a 2 1/4 or something. She's teeny tiny. Teeny tiny. Alright. Speaking of teeny tiny, this is very small. This is too thick for me. I try, believe me, because this is only like 3/4 of an inch open. And I thought, well, I can't get it on easily. Let me warm it up and try to move it. It's really thick and hard. And I'm afraid to mess with it because this is antique. This is old. I can't believe it survived the auction house because these are normally dented. But then again, these are really thick. This is well made. I mean, really well made. This is thick. Looks like they stamped right over the eagle or something else. So it's definitely a Mexico piece. This is early. This has got to be 20s. And you know what? This teeny tiny size, it corresponds with the age of the piece. They were small, but I had a hard time trying to get the thing on. I just couldn't do it. It's not happening, and I couldn't get it open. It does look squeezed because look, see how this one's higher than that one? So someone did squeeze this. I could get my wooden bracelet man to work on a little bit, but I have really poor hand strength too. But I think you'd have to be damn careful with this. They didn't mess it up. Anyway, I don't know what to say because if you go by the outside, the inside measure at 2 inches, fine. That's a 6.5. That's fine. It just seems smaller. It doesn't want to go on. Yeah, bony part it don't want to go on. So just full disclosure. But I had notes all over this thing. I don't. I thought I wrote it all down. I had a couple people ask about this. I'll check it. It's got good weight. It's got really good age. It just needs to be opened. This just needs to be opened back up. Somebody squished it. They had to be strong. Well, yeah, my last functional capacity evaluation, I failed so bad. He's never ever spoke to me about my test results before. That was the first time. And he's like, about your functional capacity. I'm like, yeah, I know. I had a rough day. All right, it's 28.5 grams. This one is definitely antique. There's no doubt about it. This is an antique. This is old. And it's Mexico. And that's going to be eagle. That's under there. Damn it. I wasn't in the queue there. Yeah, anyway. So it is a Mexico. I'm going to say it's probably circa 1920. So it could be 1900 and, 1910 to 1930. No, I don't even think it's 30s. No. But yeah, you just need to be stronger than me. Or put it on a mandrel. These are easy to work on a mandrel. Just don't put pressure here. You don't want to break your solders there. Interesting old piece. I already forgot the damn weight. It was like 28 something. 28.45. And I'm going to start this one. I'm going to do 140. It's really nice. Once I open it up, there's probably more because the only reason I'm at 140, because this is really nice. Very desirable. And that'll clean up nice. It's sturdy. That's why it survived all this time and looks so good. I still can't get over there not being any dents in it. So prior to ending up, it was probably a probate. This lot looks really, really nice. I'm thinking this was a nice probate lot that came in. Get a lot of those for different reasons. It's tiny. I can't get it on. It's the gap. Look, somebody closed it. See how this side's higher than that? They pushed this down. And so it's only open 3/4 of an inch. And I can't get this on my arm. So if you want to open this back up, but you need to warm it up or put it on a mandrel because it's heavy, it's thick, it's solid. It's definitely antique. It's in crazy good condition. I wish they hadn't cleaned it. This is the first time I've touched it with anything, but I wanted to show that these rounds, these beads in the front, they're thicker than most of these feel, and it's not hammered, and it's incredibly good condition for the age. And look at your patina on this sterling. So I'm just doing the high points of these. So you still got a lot of the tarnish here. Takes a long time to get that black stuff. It's a really good price. The 140 is a good price. It's a very nice piece. I'll pass it out. You can always email me. And I'm open to reasonable offers, especially if you buy more than one thing. If anyone that here that does that buys a lot knows that, I'll either kick in 25, 30 bucks to get you insured priority free or something. I consider it whenever I am pricing pieces. So when you contact me for pre-sale, your price is going to be lower than my start price here. This is very nice. This one is marked Mexico 950. It's very nice. It's atypical, probably 70s piece. Very nice, very good construction, very good. It's what you want. If you're gonna have one of these, this is the one that you want. With these barrel hinges, really nice quality turquoise in there too. Very pretty. That is not faceted. That is because you've got a little bit of matrixing coming in there. It's like that baby blue with the gold coming through. Like that taupey gold looking, the pyrite. Yeah. Very nice. Anyway, this one is, I didn't have a size. This one on the mandrel. This one you'll be fine. I'm fine from a 5'6" to a 7. You can wear this bracelet. And this one is 24.84 grams total gram weight. That's with the stones. Again, it's marked 950 Mexico. Heavy duty box chain. And I got this one starting at 80. Very nice bracelet. This will last you and last you. This one will be with you. This is going to last you forever. Short of doing something really drastic to it, But just normal, even abusive wear, you'd be okay with this. It is $9.50 silver. It's not sterling. It's $9.50. I should have typed that in. This is $9.50 silver. It is Mexican. Yeah, white feather is good. This is right up your alley. You'll like this because this is everyday wear. This is easy to do, easy to put on. Really nice working, box clasp. You know how they are. They're just good. I really like these. These are always easy. You always get a good click on these. Of course, this one's adjustable. And years down the road, when it starts to get loose, you can pull that back up a little bit. Just be careful, guys. Don't over pull them. Don't raise them way high and then plan on pushing them down. You don't want to wear that hinge. You don't want to wear that because if you bend it too much, just like anything you bend too much, it's going to break when it's a flat surface like that. Anyway, all right, we got white feather at 80 once. Looking for 85 or better. It's very nice. $9.50 silver. It's $9.50. So $9.25. Excellent. All hand fabricated. Yeah, barrel clasps on these. Nice box clasp. Very solid. All right, I'm gonna call this sold. Thank you. I appreciate it, Heather. It's a nice one. Congrats. That's a good one. It's a good one. What in the hell? This is an oldie. I forgot I had this thing. This is a DBC. It's a tax code piece. This one's artist is DBC. I forget. I didn't write it down. It's a beautiful heavy duty Rolo chain hook clasp. Really nice Mexican turquoise. Let me put this on the mantle. It's giving me a fit. I mean, it's just really luscious. Really pretty. It's got a nice heavy Rolo chain. Look at the thickness on those. Traditional hook closure. This is extremely well made. And the craftsmanship in this is really good. Very, very good. Okay, so this is a Tasco. All right, this is a Tasco, and it's also, I forget who DBC is. I knew. I didn't even bother writing it down because I thought I knew it. This, okay. This is an 18-inch drop is what you're going to get on this. And I had this one at $4.50. It's 56.2 grams. And that's total gram weight. These are solid backs. As your markings. I've dressed like shit, but oh well. Really, really pretty. Anyway, do I have everything in here? 56.2 grams. I'm going to bring this all the way down. 450. 350. That's $100 off from my original starting point. It's a very desirable Taxco piece. It's so nicely made. Every component of it is extremely well done. This double roller. I'm trying to spin these links to show you there. I don't see seams. No, I don't see seams. Oops. At least there's good old tactile pieces. You ain't gotta worry about it. I lost my house shoe. I stepped out of my shoe. And no one was harmed. It's made extremely, extremely well. And with 56.2 grams, that's very substantial. It's really hurting having silver had been so high and I was still buying. I mean, luckily these pieces are worth it. They support the cost, but normally I'm just used to going so low. I just can't be as low as I used to be. I'm still lower than anybody. Well, I won't say anybody. Tanya gives me a damn run for my money. A woman's got some amazing prices too. I think all of us do. Hey, Sherry, it's a banger. It's a DBC, Mexico. This one is 925, pretty sure, right? Yeah, it's a 925. All right, well, I have it. If you want to email me, I will consider reasonable offers because I've had it a little while. Ah, man, when I do open my store back, it's going to be banging. Right? All these pieces, they are big, hunky pieces. It's going to be amazing, right? All right, this. Wendy did return my email and she said, yes, this can be repaired. It has 2 breaks in the solder here. It does go back seated. Where am I at? It does go back seated so it can be soldered. I did send her a little short video to see, This is a Ed Harvey era. This is definitely an antique. These beads on the corners aren't missing. They're not made with beads there on the corners. It's a beautiful old turquoise. The turquoise is in fabulous condition. Yeah, because it's very thin. This is unsigned, which is fairly typical. I mean, there's a couple of people that sign them, but typically these old Harvey pieces are not signed, but they have very atypical stamping. This is a really nice one. Their stones are always fairly flat too. They're not known for big, high dome cabochons at all. Anyway, these are worth a ton of money, so I'm waiting to hear back if she has a price, if she can give me a price or a ballpark. This is worth repairing. This is a nice historical piece. Or if she wants to just pick it up on a quick flip. So if anybody wants to buy this now, I guess I'll do a start bid to be fair, because this is really, really, really low. Really low. And I know it doesn't seem it with it needing repair, but yes, this is actually very low. Anybody wants to grab it at 250, this thing has a very high value repaired. So get a screenshot. Here, let me put something plain behind it. Look at that stamp work in there. It screams Harvey Air, doesn't it? White Feather. Looking for 260 or better. I'm not going to give a completed price on this because, yeah, I hate to lose that black tarnish, that black patina, but with the 2 solder repairs, it will lose its patina. She has to clean it. Wendy's amazing. Have you ever watched her at the bench videos where she pulls these old stones out and she conserves the cork that's in there? Sometimes it's paper, sometimes it's cork. They use all kind of stuff behind the stones to level the stones inside the bezel. All right, going once for White Feather. This is a great pickup. This is a great pickup. If you go to resell this, you're probably going to be looking at $800 as a sale price on this. I didn't want to say that. Then try to like encourage someone to bid. You know, I don't want to, because I don't know what the market will be, but I know right now, especially in repaired condition, all that being reinforced, because any good jeweler, especially someone like Wendy, who has such a love for the craft, for the art as an artist herself, you're damn right she's going to check the solder. She's going to look this thing over really closely. Hey, Wendy, I was just bragging on you. You want in? White Feathers at 250. You can get in at 260. You know it'll be worth the shitload. I know you have a ton. Going once, going twice, and so congratulations. This is a cool piece. I probably would have listed it as is online. If I was going to list this online, I would have done it as is, probably at $450. Because it's good. It's a good one. I like it. I love it. You're screaming inside. Well, Wendy's right here. Wendy, may she inquire upon you? I was waiting to see if you're going to answer me about a price or picking it up. I gave you a sweet deal. I did. I gave you a sweet deal. All right, ma'am. Thank you very much. Congrats. That's a neat old piece. I miss wearing cuffs. I miss wearing heavy necklaces. Guys, I used to wear multiple, like all the different crystals and pearls and big chunky Sajan pieces and natives. Just crazy amount of jewelry. I still wear a lot of jewelry. I wear a lot of rings, except for bad arthritis days when my fingers swell so bad. They're staying pretty stable tonight. I got the AC cranked down. That helps. This is just sweet. This, I'm gonna guess, this is probably pink Peruvian opal, or I don't know what kind of stone it is. It is not angel skin. This tests in the quartz family. Coral's not gonna react. It's not glass. It's very simple but sweet. It's a good stacker. Nice little toggle. It's a well done little piece. It's just simple, but it's a good utilitarian piece. It goes with everything. I always think of pearls, but I do love pearls. But this pretty soft pink color is going to go with all the colors, especially if you in your pastels. It's a 16-inch. Really simple little thing. And it's a good anchor piece for your stack. I mean, your layering. Stack. or you're layering. And with these toggles, you can always put a pendant or a charm from that and wear it in the front. But it's just a good shorter piece to anchor, to build from. It's sweet. I turned it. Why'd I turn it? Okay, just a sweet little thing. I like it. I do. Let's do 30. It's fine. It's sweet. You pay that much for a stupid toggle, guys. Can't get over how much things are. It's cheaper to recycle jewelry. It's a pain in the ass, but I'm at the point where, I'll sit down. I'll take clasps off of things. Those big, juicy lobster clasps, the good ones. Get this out of my world. I'll do a buy it now right this second or $25, which is crazy. Yeah, you can't buy the toggle for that. No. No. All right, Jamie, then you got it. I like it. I just don't need it. I have a bunch of little lightweight little necklaces because I can wear those. This don't weigh nothing. I don't think it's sterling. I've never tested it. It looks very Peru, right? Yeah, it's got to be Peru, somewhere in South America. I jumped around and messed up one of my dangles. How are you in there like that? What is going on? Hey, dude, get out of there. How in the hell? You got it. Okay. Thank you, Jamie. I know it's Jamie. Yeah, I'll screw that up pretty quick. Where are those other juicy bracelets? Let me just pull them out. It's like these beads. I never got to a price. I'm just gonna pull them out while I'm looking at them. Where's the one? I'm missing one. It's copper. So cute. I forgot to write this down. This is a designer. Oh, Jesus. I wrote nothing on the bag. But Karen was nice enough to send me a link. Excuse me. All about the bracelets. Okay. What is the name of this group again? Spur Ranch Jewelry, but it's let me go back to the home page. It's Dave and Elena. Dave and Elena, spelled Alayna. Dave and Elena Kidd. That's why it's the DK. I think it's DAK. I think I just missed the. It's Caribbean jewelry. Very cool. This is their horseshoe line. There's a few different ones because they come in small, medium, and large. This one's, I'm going to assume, is a medium because it's a 7. Beautiful. So it is designer. The Caribbean Love horseshoe. And it's a front closure. So you're going to squeeze and lift, or like in this case, same thing. That's brass wrapped. Very heavy. Fits exactly on a 7 on the mandrel. Really nice. Beautiful. It is hallmarked here. And this one is, I wrote nothing down, that's right. I had a moment or two or three. Sorry, guys. All right. So it's 34.8 grams. And it's called the Caribbean Love Bracelet Horseshoe. So it's DAK. Really terrific piece. They went for stupid money. I think the average around 200 between this, the mediums. I didn't find many in the used market. Really nicely done. I do like it. All right, so I'm going to start this at they were about 200, but I can do, where's the weight? I can do 110. I didn't polish this or anything. It's very nice. Oh, it's a size 7. That's on the mandrel. Side to side, it's about 2.25. And that's just, across. Which that makes sense then. So that means that really at 7.25, it's supposed to fit 7 to 7.5, but I'm going to say 7.25. That's what I'm going to say. It's a nice buy. These were pretty expensive. Yeah, I think I am on the higher end of the weight too, at the 34.4 grams. So this is not their large though, because they say their large fits up to an 8. There's no way it's just going to an 8. There's a lot of information. There was like a bunch of different ones listed. Things from, it won't work on there. They had everything from bronze to the different sizes of sterling. Is why there was so many different price points. Hey, Trina, honey, how are you doing? This is really nice. Yeah, I mean, it's right on. I mean, it's on the 7. It's not getting around it. Very nice. I see Trina, it's 110. Looking at 115 or better, please. I thought it was Derek or Dave and Alyssa. Going once for Trina at 110. Going twice for Katrina. Trina at 110. I have no other bids. I'm going to call this sold. Hey, I'm just not hitting on all 8 tonight. You know what I'm saying? A busy day, as you can imagine. I drugged myself to the 9s before I came on. I'm out of pain now. It's like, what? That's strange. I might do a train. I'll be like, who the hell is that? Congrats. It's a good buy on that. They're really cool. Billy, is Billy still here? Is she still here? Billy, Miss Melody. I'll wait on those. I thought I used the minute I saw these, so I'll wait. Alright, I did not clean anything, but I have a feeling this is going to clean up really bright if you want it to. She's chic down, ain't she? The triple ball. Yeah, it's nice, right? That's a good investment. Because that thing's old. That's why it's so little. Thank you, Leonore. Yeah, if you haven't checked out Wendy's channel, Wendy Wolfwalker, I watch. I don't buy that much anymore. I can't. I, I confess, I'd buy a lot. What kind of? She got some electric stuff. Now, Wendy's stuff is super cool. She doesn't just have Native American, but man, does she get some banger Native American, especially the cuffs. I might have gotten that ball bracelet from her, come to think about it. I'm sure she showed the size. I'm just a spaz. And if it had been able to be sized, she would have offered. All right, this is a Sapata piece. So the Sapata works on a little dauber at the end. And it's 95 lobster claw. I like this. I like this rolo chain. Did you know? Oh, there's no seams. This is all soldered. This is a really well-made Sapata piece. I was really, really, really surprised by this piece. Even this final attachment, I spun this little booger all the way around. There's no solder marks. There's it's solid. I appreciate that in jewelry. I expect my things to be soldered and preferably not a lot of seams showing, not unless it's native. Anyway, very cool brass and sterling Sapata. And this one, did I put a length and stuff? It's an 8-inch drop, but it does have a 2-inch extender, so it's going to be a 16 to 18 inch. And this one is, this last one, it's going to take you down to 17 and a half, okay? There's that final medallion is, that thing measures, I think it was is 1.5 inches, so it's going to be in a total of like 17 and a half or 19 and a half. And let me give you a weight on this one. It's 34.37 grams. And I'm gonna start this one. Where am I? Oh, it's another 110. Good deal. Yeah, these are selling for really good money. I can see why. This is really well made. I like this because it's another way to mix your metals. This must be an earlier piece, don't you think, Rosa? For it to be made that well? I mean, I like Zapata jewelry, but I don't recall them being soldered and smooth seams like that, right? I look for that. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I look for that. Like, one of the first things I looked at when I was looking at that Tiffany, to try to make sure as much as I can that it's authentic. I believe that it is. It looks it, especially you can tell they wore the hell out of it. I'm sure mine's got dings. My old Tiffany bracelet, I have one that's in newer condition, but my old one is not monogrammed. It just has the Tiffany on it. That one I just got has the return to Tiffany on it. Mine's just blank. Just blank. The hell was I gonna do? I set that down to do, get the bracelet for Ash. Because I forget. I'm surprised they even put it in here. It's because I'm planning on listing stuff. I mean, because this is such good shit. I didn't put it in here. Did I assume it's sold because I like it so much and I put it in the solds? I did. I put it in the solds. Because it should be sold. Ash, what a great buy. That's a really good buy on this. On this one, I don't think this was 125, honey. I think I think this one was, like, wasn't this one 60? I'm putting a question mark by it. We'll talk. We'll talk. Oh, I'll put your name on it. Alright, so we're gonna go once for Rosa on the Sopata. This is gonna be great for mixing metals, man. This is gonna pull it all together. Going twice for Rosa. I have no other bids. Got this sold. Sold and sold. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate it. I have to, these starting prices, and they're low. I'm just used to being lower. That's all. Did Billy ever come back? I don't think so. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to do these then. I might just email her. Don't be like that. You know, if it was you, I knew it was something you liked, I would do it too. These are old. I didn't clean them. I think they're Mexico. Hey, look, they're marked. I could have just looked. Well, let me see. Oh, what do we got? Yes. Quad Mix 925. Then a 26 at the bottom. And it's Eagle Mark 198. So 1949 to 1970 or something like that. What is going on with these hooks? Oh, the hooks are jacked. And it's solid. You'd have to lose this part to just put a new hook. You'd have to lose the little thing. They actually make them with these though, or fix the wire. Sterling soft, as is. As is. I can send you the wires if you need wires, okay? But to use new wires, you're gonna have to lose this whole thing, including the little half bead that's in the front. So I would try to do this first. Just go slow and easy and use something the appropriate size. These damn pins look real good for a lot of these. It's just the right size. And once you get it warm and you're working, as I don't have a small, the mandrel's not small enough at the top to do earring hooks. I'm sure some people have the dexterity just to do it, but if you opt to fix these to the little hooking lock thingamajigger on the back, these are cute. All right, so these are just a cute little buy it now, as is. If you want the backs, that means the hooks, it's okay. I'll just put with hooks. You get hooks. I'm gonna probably do the ones that lock, but it's not gonna have a bead. Okay. They're very cool. All right, I'll say 25. Yes, we're fixing them or replacing. Yeah, they're cool old Mexico earrings. These are old Texaco. They're Guadalajara, right? Yeah. Guadalmix. Isn't that Guadalajara? I can't say. Guadalajara. There's your eagle mark. 198. All right, I'll fix them and get 30. I'll do a native earring or a Mexico earring a lot. How's that? Okay, what's in here? This is a pretty ring. I don't know if it's native or mix or what, or QT. What say you? Anything at all? Oh, highly textured in there. Highly textured. I can't read that. Lonesome. I don't know. I think it says something in mix. It might say, I don't know for sure. It's really worn. And it's so textured. It looks muddied because it's so. The writing is right between where that top band comes together. I know. It's damn near impossible to see, but it is there. Anyway, it's there. This was mine, so it won't be too big. 6.5. Size 6.5. It's very pretty. I just sold the last pair of these. This style of inlay. This is a particularly pretty one. That's why I kept it. I like the heart design. I like its rays. I just like all this little detail. And it's made really nice. It is signed, I just can't read it. Split band. Size 6.5. Very cool. It's with the dragons hanging out. I'm like, which one is it? Yeah, it's a little loose, but it's 6.5 on the mandrel. Very pretty. It is Mexican. I think that does say Mexico, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't have a clue about the value of these rings anymore. I'm gonna say 35. I think that's probably a really good price because it's a really beautiful ring. Shell, it's really pretty. I can see you wearing this. Actually, looks nice with the amber and the yeah, tiger's eye. That's such a cool one. They're little hearts. All right, going once for shell at 35. Looking for 37 or better, size 6.5. I think it says mix. It might not. I can't really read it. I mean, after a while, my eyes just like think, oh, that just says 955, or that just says, I kind of see things that aren't there sometimes. I'm so used to seeing them. It's the mind's expectation creates it, you know? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? All right, going once for shell. Going twice for shell. So to shell. Thank you, baby. Thank you, thank you. All right. Anybody need a copper bracelet? They say to wear them now really help you, unless you have too much copper in your blood. I wore this, so it's squished. Okay, I did the squishing. I did the squishing, but I used to wear this quite a bit. I'm guilty. I put it on and then I squish it because it works, man. I really like this. It's got really nice embossing on it. I think it says copper. Look how beautiful. This is so feminine and so pretty. I love this. Oh my God. Rosa, you bought the Zapata bracelet. This would look good. It would really tie in with that. I know it's brass on the necklace, but this would look cool. Damn, this thing is wore out. I didn't realize it was so bad. I just wore it. I don't care. Oh, it does say something. Probably just copper. I don't know. It says. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? It says solid copper. Yeah, say about 6.25. That sounds right. It's gonna be it's not that 6. I'm gonna say it's gonna be like 6.25 to I'm gonna say probably a 7.25. It's flexible. It's copper. It could probably go bigger. It is fairly formed though. It's not a thin sheet. So see how it bounces. So you do have to work with it because it does want to bounce back to its shape. But you can see I did squeeze it. Okay, you can see it's a little. This side's higher than that side. That's for me doing this. The band, I think it's like 3/4 inch. Yeah, it's a 3/4 inch thick one. And I did have a weight on this, but I don't see my back. 20.89. I can't read that. I can't read my own writing. It got smeared. The ink got smeared. Yeah, 20.73 grams. Oh, I forgot. Sorry. It's beautifully embossed copper. And I'll do a starting bit in this one. This is a better one. It's trashed inside, but it's copper. That's probably for me washing my hands and shit and getting moisture in there. But it feels smooth. Okay, because of condition, I'll start it at guys, at 25. Actually, I should do it by it now at 25. It's a cool one. Come on, Blue, get away from there. Now, Blue, you're removing. Yeah, that looks good with sterling. Yeah. Oh, do you have a lock? Yeah. I didn't move the lock. I can't believe it closed. I had the lock just jammed. That's cool. It's really easy to get up and on. It's pretty smooth. It is the nicest copper one I have. See how I end up with things back in my jewelry box. Do you see? Do you see? Look at the cups. But like these are so good. These like really round. I did offer them, but they're the coolest. I just love these things. It's like, because think about it, man. Don't want to sell it even cheaper. I'm already, yeah. So that's why I'm proud of me. I'm going to getting back online, selling back online. So tomorrow I'm going to be doing some lots. I got some weird stuff like pins. You know, they're like military, different kind of pins and big coins. Or they're not. You know, they're not legal tender, but they're. Which one? The hollow one. All right. They're all hollow. Well, this one's solid. All right, this is hollow. This one, nah, I didn't really want to sell this one. I mean, it would have to be the right price. This is just a really nice, it's easy. I don't even know if it's signed. I just like the way it feels. If this is the right one. Yeah, it just says 925. It's just, yeah. Smooth. And it's just so easy because this part, I really don't need it. Is this the one? Because I will sell it. Aggie, is it this one, baby? Or this one? This one's just as easy too. You just unlock this little, it's your normal bracelet lock. Me too. I can't stay longer tonight. I've been having too much pain. But I got a hell of a lot done. So it's a regular lock. And then this one also has one that's just smooth, one button there, and it opens so easy. And again, really strong. Which one was it, baby? Aggie? Probably this one because it's very handsome. I mean, it's just a very sleek, kind of modern looking. So let me know. I will sell it. First I said no, but I will because I have too many bracelets. Extremely. They both are. They both are very easy to get on and off. Um, Again, this one has just a regular bracelet lock like that intact, and then once that's off, it's just um, one single little bar there. So when you press that, it opens up real easy, and it's hinged, and so it's real easy. So it's very secure even before you put the lock on. But that's just a little extra something, something to just keep it secure. This one also, here's your hinge. This one, instead of having a lock, this has a safety chain. And on this one, again, it's just this smooth. It's not smooth. It is raised. It's there. And when you press on that one, it just comes right open. Really simple. Really, really working well. Again, nice, good click. Good safety. It fits me. So I'm gonna say this is probably good for a 5.5 to a. I don't think it should go beyond probably 6 3/4 though. Yeah, 6 3/4. So I'm gonna say you can wear this from size easy. I'm gonna say 5, and just to be careful, I think 5.5 because it fits good here. But I'll say 5 3/4 just to be safe. Okay, but it's only gonna go to 6 3/4. Oh, you can't go more. You can't go bigger than that. Let me give you a weight. I did not see a maker on this. Oh, let me check the box clasp. I don't see a thing, Aggie, but it certainly is very nice. -5? No, we don't do negatives. Yeah, it's just 20.11 grams. So not excessively heavy either. I, I really do love this, but I'm grateful to sell it. I'm grateful. Okay. I'm just gonna, yeah, I'll just do $3 a gram. I'm just basically breaking even, but I've had it for a while. I've worn it. Wouldn't hurt to be buffed, but I wear it without polishing it. I have not polished this personally either in a long time, but um, once in a while I used to get my stuff polished. The bigger, like the real thick cuffs and stuff that get just really. But since I quit wearing that big chunky jewelry, the only time I get things polished is, she's repairing them, so they get cleaned anyway and buffed up. Let me know if you want it at 60, baby. And then I'll get out of here and we can go to bed. I forget where you're at. Isn't that terrible? Why don't I remember? I was just thinking like time zone. Because it may only be 9:20 or 9:18. Or it could be as early as 7:18. I'm trying to see if I can get that off. That's a scratch. That I was trying to get off. Where's it at? Right there. That is a scratch. Yeah, it figures this. I bet this is from this chain getting up here. Yeah, I bet it is. It lines up with this and that chain. Probably. Yeah, I see it's got quite a bit of wear. So because of that, I'll just do a buy it now if anybody wants to pick this up. It's not going to cost more than $15 to get this buffed out. So what does that bring it to? 45? And someone wants it for 45 because it's got that one. It's not that deep. It's very noticeable by the clasp and just general. It's so comfortable though, and so functional. I'll miss this one, but I have so many. That scratch, it's clearly from this. All right, Shell came in first, Aggie. So I need 47 as we're going to do. Oh, we're still doing $2 bids into 50. As Aggie was bidding, you have to give her time. She's got a hell of a leg. Plus, she ain't moving too fast. I ain't moving too fast. She's my senior. Give that woman some damn respect. See, she come back. It takes us a minute, don't it, Aggie? It takes me a few minutes. Man, I'm getting slower on those stairs. But that is the last thing I wanted. Anyway, Shell had said to let you have it. So I just want to make sure you were still there and you still wanted it. So what I'm going to do is just leave this at the 45 because technically Shell didn't bid, right? Oh, is that going to fit? It's going to be tight. All right, we can steal this bag. I bought this cup from Tanya on my birthday 3 years ago. Right at this will be the third year, so it was 2.5 years ago. And I can't wear it now. This one gets me. That one gets me. Anyway, so I'm putting this at 45. Okay, Aggie, honey. And thank you, Shell. That was very thoughtful of you. You guys are so sweet. So sweet. Okay, this one. This is tiny because it was mine. It's light, very light. I fell in love with these. Tell me this is older than what you would think. The style of this, of the leaves of these. And the sawtooth bezel. It just, because of simple design, it really doesn't show age. Plus, it has been cleaned, right? This is not artist sign, but that's normal. I think this is probably a 40s or 50s piece. Looking at the color of the silver, the stylization, these look very 40s, early 50s, but I think, yeah, really just nice. I fell in love with it. But it was the turquoise that got me. I just love the damn thing. It fits me like a glove, okay? And yeah, it seems so. Yeah, it's going on fine. It's not hurting you, but yeah, I will. Because I end up having to take it off and on during the day and only be able to wear it out. And it's just not a go to anymore because it's a cuff. It kind of gets overlooked. Because there's some that I do wear better than others. This is one of them. This is the smaller, my two arms. Someone say, you're going to take this thing. Yeah, I wouldn't mess with this too much. It's such a pretty piece. I don't want to have that, mess with that solder on here. You don't want to put any pressure, like here. But it's really almost as a knife's edge. It's a beveled, very strong. So I'll say this one is just, let's leave it at 5.5. And I'll say you can do this one to like, we'll say 6.5. And I'm hurting, so I'm going to do it by it now. I'm going to lose money on this piece. I don't care. I've had it. It would be 3 years this year, my birthday. I just like it. I look at these leaves and I think of like a ginseng, something ginseng would do. It's very, yeah, it's just got that look. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna start at 150. Didn't I pay something like 2 or 250? I got a bidding war with somebody and went crazy. Didn't I pay 2 or 250 for this? Well, plus look how it's made. This is nice and juicy. This is strong, thick. I never even weighed it. It don't weigh much. No, 17.15 grams. Yeah, it makes a reasonable awful because it's small. I know, right? Shit, I paid for it. I don't remember. I've had some Whoppers with Tanya. The biggest bill I ever had was when I first started shopping with Sue, and I went crazy. That was back when I was still wearing a lot of costume and more true antiques. I still really like antiques, but yeah, if someone really digs this, I'll make a deal on it. It's really pretty. It's sweet. It's just that style. How do you show age in a style like that? But those leaves tell me, I don't know. But anyway, my bill was over 3,000. I might have been there with you before, Tony, but I think that was my biggest bill because I had shopped all week and I was fairly new and I just was going crazy because she's got such cool stuff. Anyway, let me show this and then I'll wrap it up because I'm going on 2.5 hours. But I really want to show this because I was really surprised. This is a really interesting piece. This is a really nice designer. This is Mar-a-Lago. Okay. MarahLago. Let me write that down. Mara. Can't spell. Marah. Make sure I don't mess it up. Lago. Is that where Trump's at? Mar-a-Lago? I think it's spelled different, isn't it? Yes, I think so. But they're famous for their Larimar. And that's what this is. And it's a real nice, juicy one, too. And a big bale. And of course, it's sterling. Let me get your measurements. It's 2 inches by 1 inch. So it's 2 inches long by 1 inch. It's really juicy. Nothing's meant to fit this. You'll work. Damn, I dropped my bracelet cone on it. This is a big fat torque too. And you still got a ton of room. It's really nice. They're famous for their Larimar. I can see why. Look at this dendritic section going on here. Look at that. Look at the blue and the white. It looks like it's 3D. It looks like it's floating in water. Which Larimar, that makes sense, right? The water aspect. It needs cleaned. It looks like a sky with blue clouds. I can see why they're famous for their Larimar. Anyway, their mark is the polar bear. It's not running bear. No. Look at that. That's a polar bear, and there's no RB inside the bear. Running bear only has the RB inside the bear. There's never like a plain RB, anything. I see it all the time on eBay. Running bear, and it's just an RB. It's like, no, it's probably Richard Begay. It's still a good artist, but I think I prefer Begay to Running Bear. Running Bear just sells for more people just love it. Some of it I do, yeah, some of it's really good, but anyway, this is really cool. I didn't put a price on this because I'm a psycho. Okay, so anyway, it's a 2x1. It's a 2x1. Okay. I'm not even where I'm supposed to be. There you go. Let's try that again. I wish I could do the inch symbol without typing it in. I can't make the quotation mark. Okay, this one is 17.05 total grams. Total gram weight. This is gorgeous. I adore this. I'll start at 60. I should do 65. I'll do 60. I'll be nice. I think it's drop freaking dead gorgeous is what it is. It's gorgeous. I can see why they're famous. They're a luxury designer. Yeah, well known. It needs a good bath. I have not, obviously, haven't had time to clean this stuff. It is sterling. Ash belt. Look at the quality of this Larimar. This is going to clean up beautiful. That's going to clean up fantastic. It's got a very good clear mark. That's a good thing. Ash is in at 60. We're looking for 65 or better. It's worth quite a lot. Those pieces are very, very expensive because of the quality of that Larimar. Hey, Gina. All right, going once for Ash at 60, going twice for Ash at 60. And if no other bids, it's sold. All right. Thank you, baby. It's pretty. Oh my gosh. I forgot what the damn bid was, and I just priced it in my head, sitting here as why. I'll go look. I'm losing my damn mind. Well, I've lost it. It's been a minute. Okay, 60. All right. I was like, was it 50? No way. I can't do 50. But I screwed up earlier on something else. Thank God it didn't sell. I mean, I screwed up big time. It happens. All right. I know I'm boring. I always do this damn states things, but it's something easy for me to see. And flowers and things, it takes forever. And people are ready to go. Yeah, it is. I had it at 80 if you're interested. It's going to fit from like a 6.5 probably to a 7.5. It's adjustable. If you want it. I think it was 60. Well, I said 60 now. That's fine, I think. I think I had 80. I don't remember. It's a beast. It's pretty heavy. Yeah, 17.94 grams, but it's spread out. So yeah, you know what? 60's fine. 60's fine. I've had it a minute. I don't wear that. That's tarnished. That's not gold over. That's just age if you want it. I don't think I asked for 80. I think I asked for 70. I mean, I'm 60, so I'll make sure whichever one is correct. Whatever I said earlier. Okay, babe. Valerie, aren't you the one that's super teeny tiny? Oh, Gail came in. Gail's like, I'm in. It's okay. I must have reduced it, which is fine. Hey, Gail's at 65. We're looking for 70 or better. It's well worth it, I'm sure, Val. It looks great with these orange rings, but Rosa, yeah. These are antique and just, yeah. Looks great with that orange color, though. Keep that in mind with your styling it. Doesn't it look great with orange? Tarnish color, orange. Okay, Val's at 70. If I didn't love you about it, it'd be all over that. No shit, right? He's cool. Ash, where are you? Are you at 70 or not? Did you go out and I missed it? Looking for 75. Okay, she must be out because she's not bidding now. No, who was it? Was bidding. Anyway, Valerie's at 70. I'm not going to go digging. All right, thank you, Gail. Oh, yeah, Miss Gail. I lost my mind. Okay, Val, it's sold to you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Unplanned sales are just the best. Goodness knows it's not going to hurt me to lose rings, to sell rings. Ooh, that won't fit in a regular bag. No, ma'am. Says no, ma'am. Enjoy it. I wore the heck out of it. Well, y'all probably remember I wore that a bunch on video. Plus, I wore it a ton just in general. And in life. Oh, wait. She's at 70. Okay. All right. Let me find something. I don't know if I should do something to do the drawing for or just surprise you with a gift. I think these are pretty cool. They're cool earrings. They're resin backed. That's glass. I mean, it could be a stone, but let's just say it's glass because, yeah. These are 1.5 inch drop, and this is going to be what our price is. I like these. And that symbol's escaping me. I know it, but for some reason, I can't put a word definition to it. That's some beautiful abalone, though. Look at those colors. Isn't that like a South Sea abalone? Maybe that symbol is something like New Zealand or something. Of course, there's no marks. And yeah, I thought it was resin. Now that's glass or whatever. Yeah, obsidian would be glass anyway. So this might be New Zealand. They had some New Zealand stuff. That one finish, that's nowhere near Finland. What the hell am I thinking? I'm losing it. Anyway, this is for a drawing. I'm just acting like I'm selling it. I ain't selling it. These are the giveaway. The giveaway. You know what? I think I'm out of boxes. I better get my ass in gear and order some boxes and pray Amazon does 2-day or same next day delivery. If not, y'all might be getting some creative packaging. It will be secure. It just, oh, excuse the hair. Oh, it's one of Shadow's hairs. I wasn't going, oh, in the beginning. Still, my God, the hair I find. I mean, it's going to be years. I found my daughter's hair forever. All right, so as boring as it may be, in the interest of time, because I'm slow, I'm a slow woman. What's one I've never done? I don't know. Okay, I just wrote on a bag. I don't need paper. I used to have paper, little pieces of paper everywhere. What is this? Oh, look, there's one surviving. It was a vintage 8 Avon Spain sterling ring. I could have wrote on this. I will, so I can put it in your bag, so then you'll know. I was just, oh, did you guys see it? Oh, shit. Fudge sickles. Damn it. I'm going to scratch that out. I'll pick something else. Holy smokes. Okay, I picked something else. All right, this time I'll keep it to my damn self. Doesn't it you, Tanya, just did that too? It's weird how we run across similar jewelry and do similar goofy shit and good shit. How funny. All right, pick a state in the United States and you have to write it out. It slows everybody's roll so I can read the chat. a state in the 50 United States. Woo, I'm a psycho. Do, 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 do. Nothing, honey. There's only 50 things it could be. Y'all just skipped right over it. Wow, this is crazy. It's crazy. Wow, this is wild. It gets picked on for being just a like a suburb to another state. It's the armpit of this state, or its feet, right? Wow, this is crazy. It's on the East Coast. It's on the East Coast. We have some directionally challenged people. Oh, this is wild. Wild. This poor state. I know that it takes shit, but everybody just forgets it. Poor thing. You guys are gonna go, oh. Debbie Harry made a lot of money on Saturday Night Live saying the name of this state that she was from there. Blondie, Deborah Harry. I'm from, what'd she say? Are you from? I'm from. That was a classic on Saturday Night Live. It had to be what, the 90s maybe? Blondie, Deborah Harry. She said, I'm from, with a very heavy accent. They have a very heavy accent. Guys are all around it. You guys have had every state bordering it, north, south, and west. It begins with new. It's new something on the East Coast. It's the armpit of another state. No, I'm kidding. So close, so close. You guys are just hate this state. You just jumped it. You just freaking jumped it. No, New England. Hey, Darby. I'm from Joycey. Are you from Joycey? You remember Deborah Harry, Blondie on Saturday Night Live? I'm from Joycey. Her and Joe Piscopo were doing it. I'm from Joycey. Are you from Joycey? Joycey. I gave you a buku. Deb, I hope you like these abalone earrings because you certainly earned them. You did, ma'am. You did. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Thank you, guys. Did you really, Gail? I missed it. I'll send you something, but I made y'all guys wait. I hope it wasn't too long ago. Probably after I started dropping hints. I was reading it. Well, good. I'm glad. I know what Gail likes. She'll get some. She'll get some. It was fun, but yeah, it's like I gotta pee, guys. Okay, I need to go. All right, I'll see you Sunday at 2 p.m. Obviously, I ain't gonna stay up overnight to party with you, and I'll be doing a sale. I'm not gonna do the discount stuff. I got some good stuff. I got some bangers, some cool stuff, and some little lots. I got some just weird, funky stuff like some belt buckles and mixed stuff, a little military and other type of pins. You know, the medallions. There's something else, like odds and ends stuff that are cool. All right, cool stuff. All right, see you guys then. Thank you for being here. I hate to run so quick and not chat, but I do have to pee. And I'm not hurting too much, so I'm gonna go while the getting's good. Take my magnesium, my calm, and go to sleep for a change. I'm supposed to go to Costco tomorrow. I'm almost out of coffee, so I'm gonna go. Plus, I need to get some. I had so many standing rib roasts from us buying bulk and buying big cuts and cutting them up. I can't leave them out of them finally. I'm out of a lot. I finally started not buying meat. I was eating just out of the freezer. I need to do that for my pantry. And so maybe I'll do that, a pantry challenge, and just try to eat on my pantry. I'll have to add meat. I'm not doing meatless meals. I'm a true carnivore when it comes to my diet. I gotta have meat. I've done the mostly veg thing with a tiny bit of protein. It's not for me. I don't. It doesn't give me what I need. All right. I will see you. If not before, I will see you in the chat at Tanya's Addicted to Jewelry. Leonore dropped the channel earlier. Easy to find. Very popular. My jewelry addiction. I apologize. My jewelry addiction. She had a big sale today. Amazing. Sterling and gemstones. Just crazy. Looked native to me. A bunch of it did. Probably the same. Probably Mexican, native, that sort of thing. Bangers. So I'll see you there Sunday. And is it 5 my time? Because I screwed up last week. It's 3 your time. So it's 6. It's 6 Eastern, 5 Central, and 3 o'clock Pacific time. All right. Good night. I'll see you guys Sunday. Bye. What was doing? Like, can't type to end. Yes. Thank you, Deborah. Good night, everyone.